Welcome to the dark side of travel. So you've dared to come jaunt with me. Thank you. Let me introduce myself. I'm Courtney Maroc, ambassador of dark and paranormal tourism for Haunt Jaunts, a destination for restless spirits who dig hauntings, true crime, horror, Halloween, and weird days. I'll be your host and guide for this listening adventure. Looks like we've been cleared for takeoff, so buckle up, sit back, and enjoy the ride. How are you feeling about winter right now? Are you ready to send it packing? Maybe burn a snowman or two? In this episode, I'm going to talk about blazing booggs and unicorn hunters. And if you don't live in a climate that measures winter temperatures in degrees below zero and feet of snow, it's okay. But just know that for those who do, some of them even have snowman burning festivals that banish old man winter and welcome spring, because if you've ever lived in such cold weather, sometimes you're just ready to get rid of it. So my husband, when I told him about unicorn hunters and snowman burning festivals, he said, "Burn a snowman? Seriously? Courtney, you find the weirdest things to write about." And maybe that's what you're saying too. Maybe not, but that's definitely what my husband said when I told him about this episode. And there was only one way to reply, which was, "Thank you, and I am serious. I take my job finding weird things to write about very seriously indeed. Burning snowmen is no laughing matter." Okay, so maybe it is. Just don't tell my husband. One of the strange days on the Weird Holidays and Observances page is March 20th, Snowman Burning Day. Actually, March 20th is pretty busy. It's also Alien Abduction Day, aka Extraterrestrial Abduction Day, International Astrology Day, and World Storytelling Day, just to name a few. However, the Snowman Burning Day, I think it kind of came to my attention first because of an event that I used to list on the Paracons and Horror Fest page under the Wacky Fun category. It was called, Snowman Burning Day event or something like that, and it would take place, even still might, at Lake Superior State University in Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan, every year on March 20th. So let's talk about their unicorn hunters. According to LSSU's history section on the snowman burning page, the university's unicorn hunters held the first snowman burning in 1971. The unicorn hunters were a former campus club created by W.T. Bill Rabe in 1971. I don't know how to say his last name. It's R-A-B-E. He was LSSU's Director of Public Relations. Along with professors of English Peter Thomas, John McCabe, John Stevens, and others, they came up with the hunters as a way to get more publicity for LSSU, which had been a branch of what is now Michigan Technological University, but it had become its own independent school. The Snowman Burning Day was among the club's first stunts. Its other events and activities included the annual list of words banished from the Queen's English for misuse, overuse, and general uselessness, World Sauntering Day, International Stone Skipping Tournament, Unicorn Questing Season, and Teacher Thank You Week. When, I'll just call him WT, retired in 1987, so did the unicorn hunters. However, their snowman burning legacy lives on. burning of the boogg. Hope I'm saying that right. I believe it's a Swedish word. I'm not sure. It's from somewhere. Maybe Germany. Germany, Zurich, Switzerland, somewhere in that region. So hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. So LSSU snowman burning draws inspiration from the Rose Sunday Festival in, here we go again, Weinheim an der Bergstrasse, Germany. Pardon my pronunciation if I didn't pronounce that right. But it has many similarities to Zurich's burning of the boogg. According to Wikipedia, following the parade of the Zunft guilds, the climax of the holiday is the burning of winter in effigy in the form of the boogg, a figure of a snowman prepared with explosives. The custom of burning a rag doll called boogg predates Schlochten, who knows how to say that. A boogg cognate to, it's like a boogeyman, was originally a masked character doing mischief and frightening children during the carnival season. Following the parade of the Zunft, the climax of the holiday is the burning of winter in effigy in the form of the boogg, a figure of a snowman prepared with explosives. The custom of burning a rag doll called boogg predates the Schlochten. A boogg was originally a masked character doing mischief and frightening children before the carnival season. The Schlochten, pardon my mispronunciation, I'm sure the unicorn hunters wouldn't like that, marked the season when summer working hours went into effect in Zurich, and perhaps other parts of Switzerland and Germany, but at least Zurich. Laws mandated that a work day last as long as there was daylight. However, when spring approached and the days got longer, the law was that work stopped when the bells tolled 6 p.m. So changing to summer working hours traditionally was a joyous occasion because it marked the beginning of the season where people had some non-working daylight hours. That is definitely a reason to celebrate. I don't know about you, but there really is something to be celebrated when days turn longer and warmer, isn't there? Although I'm not a fan of daylight savings. I don't like springing ahead and losing that hour, but I do like longer sunnier evenings. Is the burning snowman a prophet? Does the burning or exploding, as they do to the boogg in Switzerland, help predict spring? As Smithsonian put it, think Groundhog Day but with fire. Not sure if the burning snowman is more an accurate predictor than Punxsutawney Phil, but they say the time from when the pyre is lit to when the boog's head explodes indicates what kind of summer to expect. A quick explosion means a warm, sunny summer. A drawn-out one means a cold, rainy summer. But LSSU's burning snowman has its own oracle. The smoke from the fire is supposed to ward off blizzards. Maybe there's something to it. Legend tells that after one of the snowman burning events, a blizzard hit the Upper Peninsula and northern Lower Peninsula, but missed Sault Ste. Marie. So maybe there is. What do you think you would trust more to predict the coming of summer and spring and all that? Phil the groundhog, Punxsutawney Phil, or a burning snowman? So there you have it, the story of the unicorn hunters and what blazing booggs are. As always, thank you so much for listening. You've been listening to Haunt Jaunts, a podcast for restless spirits. My name is Courtney Maroc, and it's been my pleasure to be your host and guide for this audio journey. Did you like what you heard? If so, the best ways to show your appreciation are by subscribing wherever you get your podcasts from, leaving a review if your podcast provider permits it, or by sharing this episode. If you're curious about the music, almost all of it comes from filmmusic.io, unless otherwise specified in the show notes, which is also where all artist and song titles are listed. And if you'd like to continue exploring with me beyond the podcast, you can always jaunt with me online anytime at hauntjaunts.net or socially on Instagram and YouTube. I sure do appreciate you taking the time to sail the airwaves with me. Until our paths cross again, ciao for now.